Well, what do you think of all this pronoun stuff?
What do you mean pronoun?
Just what do you think of
People who
it?
specify their pronouns.
I'm not sure if I know what that means.
You haven't heard of that?
No, no.
So if I identified as a woman, you would have to refer to me as she, her.
If you were to identify as a woman, like I'm obligated to refer to you as
It's she, her. Yes.
really.
You ever heard of this whole phenomenon?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I don't know too much about it. I mean, it. Yeah, I mean, I
Well,
guess.
it's the idea that it doesn't really matter if you have a dick or a pussy. You get to identify as a man or a woman. It's just how you feel, right? And then whatever you feel, you get to decide that you have those corresponding pronouns. And if you fuck it up, like if I identified as a woman and you called me a he, him, I could come after you for hate speech because you're using the wrong pronouns. There's that shit going on.
Wow. So you got to be very careful what you say, and I guess you got to be really careful to who you say it to. I mean, I'm if somebody wants to be referred to as whatever, I'm down to refer to them as that.
There you go.
It's probably easier than not referring to them as that, and then catching whatever headaches or
Sure.
type of ramifications that come along with it.
Would you say you're woke, Lil Peep?
Definitely woke.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Nice.
definitely.
Really, you don't seem woke.
What is the definition of woke?
I don't know if
Exactly.
there is a definition, but it means like very liberal.
Oh, okay. Am I very liberal? Um,
Probably not if you didn't know that pronouns were a thing. You
yeah,
can't.
probably you're right.
Yeah,
Probably.
you'd be telling us about pronouns.
I consider like as far as like I'm a sexually liberated person. Like as you guys know from watching my comedy and stuff, like I'm definitely like way freakier than the average.
Right.
You know. But I mean, I definitely come from a more conservative house and like a more conservative neighborhood, and like a conservative background. But I always consider myself the black sheep.
There you go.
Yeah, I always myself the black sheep.
Would you ever hook up with a tranny?
Oh, I got my dick sucked by a tranny about 10 years ago, but I didn't realize that it was a tranny until after she got
Okay.
done blowing me.
They
Yeah.
tricked you.
What happened?
They tricked you.
It wasn't even that. It was a short. She was short. She looked like Jennifer Lopez. Okay. My boy was jealous. He was like, yo, you always get all the good ones. I'm like, my bad, bro. I wish she had a friend for you.
Right.
She took me over to the other side of the roof where it was really dark.
Was she a stripper? How'd you meet her in the first place?
I actually went to meet up with some girl. Okay. I went to meet up with some chick that I knew. She texted me out of the blue. I was hanging out with some kid that I barely knew. So she's like, I got a party going on over here. We went down there. Okay. I'm sitting on the rooftop, right? I'm partying. I did a little GHB. I did some Tina. And this chick just comes up to me and starts making out with me. And the whole time, I'm thinking to myself, this must be my fucking lucky day, man.
Right, there you go.
Must be my lucky day. We're hooking up, okay? And we go to the other side of the roof. Like I said, she pulls down my pants. She starts blowing me, okay? And the whole time I'm thinking, like, yo, this must be my fucking lucky day, man. Then she pulls my pants totally down, starts running her finger up and down my ass crack. Now I got big plans. You know what I'm saying? Now I got fucking big plans, okay? So she's blowing me, right? And this little chihuahua comes running, barking, scares the fuck out of both of us.
Yeah.
Totally killed the moment.
He's
Okay.
trying to warn you.
The universe was warning me.
Are you sure? Okay.
So anyway, we get in a cab to go to another party. She's sitting on my lap. We're holding hands. We're making out. Okay. I haven't figured it out yet. Okay. It wasn't until we got to the next party, we got in the room where it's light, and she put her hand on my hand. I was like, oh man, I fucked up.
Big ass hand.
Yeah, yeah. And then I went to the girl that I originally went there to hook up with, and I was like, wait, is that a tranny? And she goes, yeah, you fucking dumbass, like that. you know?
Yeah.
And I was pissed, man, because like I said, I had big plans.
Yeah, you're almost there. I like I like to imagine if you just turn your phone slightly, your mom is sitting in the room with you.
Oh, she's not her boyfriend.
Oh, okay. That'd be funny though.
And then there was another chick. She was also transsexual, and I knew she was. She was a friend of mine. You know, I was in the hospital at one point. She was the only one to come visit me.
Oh,
We actually took a walk in the park one night and held hands.
oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Think about when the last time you did that with somebody was. You only do that with people that you truly have feelings for.
Right.
A walk in the park with holding hands.
I would never do that with this guy.
Yeah. You guys are best friends, right?
Are we best friends?
Soon to be.
Yeah, maybe. Once we hold hands, then we'll cross
we
over.
haven't gotten to that level.
P Boiz number
How
one.
long have you guys known each other?
Out of the number one Metro Comedy Podcast. No big deal.